What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are still diving deep down into this TMNT Universal Monsters crossover line by Neca. Phenomenal line, fantastic bunch of figures. And today, and I like I said in the beginning video, I believe I'm doing these in the order they were released. I could be wrong. I didn't spend the time to actually look up exact release dates. This is what I'm certain they were. I'm pretty sure they were released in, and it's the order I definitely was able to find them for the most part. So, but anyway, today, so we got April O'Neil as the Bride of Frankenstein. There's something really cool about this figure, and we'll get into it in just a minute. But let's take a look at the box first, and then while I'm taking the figure out, we'll talk about the really interesting part of it. And you may already know it, and you may be able to tell by looking at the artwork on the front, but there is the artwork. Beautiful Neca packaging that we're so used to. There's that side, and then that side. And then the back with all that great artwork and different ways of posing and displaying the figure. I absolutely love all that artwork and stuff they put on the back. And as we open it up, here is really cool artwork on the inside, and of course the window. Again, it's the same as it has been the last 3 videos. Phenomenal job on the packaging. It's just where it's at. So while I take this out, the really interesting thing about this figure is the April O'Neil that this is based off of, and I will give you a nice look at that picture once again. That is using a face scan of Judith Hoag, who played April O'Neil in the 1990, I think it was, TMNT movie. So very awesome that they did that, because this stuff started out, and she was already working with NECA. They have done they were doing the figures from the movie. So first off, we got this staff that's part electrical pieces and part like news microphone type piece. Very cool. Lots of neat details within that. We got these hands kind of doing this number here. Strange, but we'll take it. Over here on this side, I hope you guys can't hear that. My daughter's dog is whining outside the door. So we've got, let's get these out of the way first. We got these little rats. This one has an ear attached to the side of it, and this one has an eyeball. I'll get you some good shots of those towards the end of the video when I put her up on the spinner and all that. And we also get this little spider. That spider. Whatever. And we've got a purse on a chain. Pretty cool. Right. Now, I told you, this figure, they used the likeness of Judith from the original movie. If you go back and you remember in that movie, she was in the subway. She had her purse, very similar to this one. She was attacked by the Foot Clan. She was saved by Raphael, who lost a sai. And she actually comes with a sai. That's the blade looks like a lightning bolt, and the other part looks like electrical things you would see in Frankenstein's lab. Isn't that cool? Amazing job with NECA catching that detail. They utilized her and then took pieces from that movie and converted them to match this series. I mean, what a great thought going into that. Okay, and we also have a another head. Let's see what we got going here. So this one, there's hardly any differences. There's the two heads together. I can't tell a difference. Let me know in the comments down below if you can tell a difference. If this view is not good enough, you'll get a better view of it once I put her on the spinner here in a minute. And if you take a look at the figure and you pay attention, she is also wearing this yellow. This is all tattered and dingy now, but it's the yellow coat that we're used to April O'Neil wearing all the time. How cool is that? So many great little details that are very easily missed. And they caught all of it. Stitching on her legs and stuff. Very cool. Let's see. I like to put this staff in her hand. It's kind of difficult because I like for her to hold it right there. There we go. And then you kind of mess with that arm until you get it to do what you want. What you won't, do what you want. So, there we go. It did. Then you could take the purse, kind of drape it over like so, and then like that. Now she's got the purse, and if you're so inclined, you could put the sai in her other hand. Just like that. And she is fully accessorized. She's got her little buddies, the rats, and why are you falling over like that? What's your problem, buddy? I think he's supposed to sit up like that or lay down like that. We got the tarantula. So we only get one set of hands with her, which is fine. I mean, again, I've mentioned, I'm fine with whatever hands they want to send as long as they do those. I seriously can't tell a difference in these heads though. I don't know what I'm missing. They look exactly the same to me. I'm probably going to do a little research when I get done here and find out. I could have gotten two heads that were the same by mistake. I don't know. If you've had this figure, let me know. Can you tell a difference between your two heads? If let me know in the comments down below. So, like I said, with this one, there's tons of little details. You could sit here with these figures for almost hours just going through all the different little details. They got the platforms underneath her little shoes there. She's got some half wraps, Bride of Frankenstein style. She's still got her April O'Neil jacket. She's got the sai like from the movie. She's got this really cool custom staff thing, which is awesome. All kinds of details up in that. The figure itself feels very good. I've talked about Neca and how they can be very fragile. Now this thing right here, guarantee you, this will snap very easy. Whatever plastic it is they use, it is very fragile. So if you've got one in hand and you're like, oh man, this one feels really good, don't fool yourself. Still be careful with your Neca figures. They're not made to play with. They're made to get them in the right pose very carefully. Sometimes you have to use heat. And then they're made to be left alone on that shelf, possibly reposed, when you rearrange your shelf or something, but not messed with on a daily. So, and that's not that's not a knock on Neca, because I absolutely love collecting Neca figures. I honestly can't tell you how many I have. I don't know if I have 100, but it would be probably in that general area. if I'm being honest. I really do like what they do. Again, you have to go into it with that mindset, knowing they are fragile. Um, but that's not to say that anything else can't break either, because I've had, you know, ones that were actually made to be played with, and then as soon as you posed the damn thing, arm broke. If you really want to see a good one, over on the other channel, look up my Stone Cold Steve Austin Knuckle Crutchers video. Whew, I almost had a rage quit on that one. That's over on Gladiator Wrestling Podcast. Make sure you check it out. Anyways, yeah, other than the fact that I feel like I got two heads that are exactly the same, absolutely love the figure. I have not met a figure in this line that I don't like. It's going to make it very difficult when we get to the end of this series and I rank these and tell you which one is my favorite and which one is my least favorite, because they're all so great. I really, they're all so great. I really can't tell you enough times how much I love this line. Um, if you've ever seen Crystal Clear 101 from his channel, I worked with him for a long time, and kind of talking to him is what got me into NECA. And you fast forward down the road when these were announced and I found out this stuff was coming out, like, he can attest to how excited I got, because without even seeing a render of what they were going to look like, I was like, these are going to be amazing, because we're not going to get the cartoony details out of our turtles, which I love so much. Don't get me wrong. We're going to get some gritty, good stuff, and that's what we're getting. So if you have slept on this line and haven't got them, now is a good time, because they, as of right now, they got them on sale on Big Bad Toy Store. But anyways, I'll go ahead, get her thrown up on the spinner, bring that up on the screen, and we'll outro this one. It's time to move on to another one. I can't wait. I can't make that damn mouse stand up either, or rat. I'll just hold my finger there like it's not holding him up. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please go ahead and smash that like button. Let me know in the comments down below, what did you think of April O'Neil as the Bride of Frankenstein? There's so much subtle stuff to pick up on if you're a longtime Ninja Turtle fan with this one. Let me know if there's something I didn't pick up on and you saw it. Let me know in the comments. Also, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on those notification bells so you make sure you can finish off this series and see all of these figures and catch that nice, awesome ranking video where we'll have all of them up here on the table. Plus, you're going to make sure you don't miss any of the other great content we got coming to the channel. Also, check out my other channel, Gladiator Wrestling Podcast. If you're into wrestling and wrestling figures, that is the place to be. All of my wrestling figure videos show up over there, plus tons of other wrestling content, and live every Sunday, 7 p.m. Central Time, Gladiator Wrestling Podcast. Come check out the show. Talk some wrestling with us. We have a lot of fun. It's a great show. Hope to see you there. Also, while you're at it, check out the other half of Gladiator Wrestling Podcast, The Chase Collector, right here on YouTube. He's got that channel up and running. He's been showing off his Chase variant figures and other things wrestling related is mostly what he sticks to. So just show those Gladiator channels some love. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Gladiator out.